Hi, it's Barbara from Vintage Hotties. I'm VintageHotties1. I'm coming to you today just to bring you a little chit-chat video and some interaction, show you some of the hauls that I have brought home and what I look for, why, some basic stuff, but more or less just to kind of get myself familiar with you, and then in the comments again, looking to become familiar right back. So anyways, you guys enjoy your video and put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully we'll just bring you some good old-fashioned vintage antique housewares. Thank you.
This is my journey. I call it going green, one treasure at a time. Come shopping with me for resale.
Hi, okay, it's Barbara here, VintageHotties1. Coming right back with my haul video now. So I am in this little section of my office and I have everything kind of set out around me. So I'll be reaching around and showing some pieces, basically telling you what I know or asking for information from you for what you know. So I'll start back over here. Again, I'm VintageHotties1. I sell housewares and both vintage, antique, and modern items. I have become familiar over the past year watching YouTube videos and resellers, and so toodles to you guys out there. I'm glad that you guys did what you did because you're teaching us to do what we're going to do, so I'm just following in your lovely footsteps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Shout out. So I'm going to reach back here. I'm going to pull some things forward, and this right here I thought was the funnest. So I'm going to bring them close to you on the camera so you can actually see what they are. So 80s and 90s, and these are trivia cards. So I thought, how cool is that, right? Because, you know, the 80s and the 90s, well, that's vintage now. It's my era, so it's really fun. I'm going to test these out and see, like, maybe I'll even do a video with them. And see, well, why not? Let's open up one. We'll do 80s. I'm going to use these not so much as a game for resale, or, I mean, not for resale as a packaged game. I'm going to insert trivia cards into my packages when I send them out to the customers. So yes, I am a reseller. I have an eBay store, again, VintageHotties1. And I have the link down in the description of this video, so you'll be able to see that link there. So go ahead and visit me on my store. That'd be fun. So again, this is the 80s, and so let's see. What 1980 movie brought us the phrase, "I am serious"? Like, oh my God. Yeah, this is totally good. Anyways, so again, let me repeat the question. What 1980 movie brought us the phrase, "I am serious"? And don't call me Shirley. So yeah, I'll let you guys answer that in the comments, and I won't answer, but yeah, I'll put a heart if you got it right. So yeah, that's kind of cute. So I'll put these in my packages when I send them out with my thank you card. Just making it fun. Now, some things I'm learning, some things I've kind of learned. So I'm no expert by any means, so don't, you know, the only thing that I can tell you that I do know is research really kind of takes you there. So Fenton, hobnail, amber glass, that I do know. I've done some research on these, and the market value fluctuates, but amber glass is very seasonal. For me, it would be all year round because I love this color. but it picks up more so in the fall. So you can get more for it at that time of year in sale if you were to do a resale on this one. So again, probably more about like the 19, I'm not going to say 1950s because those are like kind of more poppy, but maybe around the 40s, 50s, 60s or 70s. Yeah, quite possibly. This one, I'm going to try to wiggle it out of here without disrupting my computer. I have no clue on this one, but it is just, it's amber, and it's got this little ruffled collar top, and then this here in the center, and I'm just, I'm not even going to try to say stuff about it because I don't know, but it does have a bubble right here. I don't know if that's an intentional mark. So if you know what this pretty little beauty is, I collect amber, so this is a personal like. Anyway, that one, I think I'm going to put this in a safe spot. She's very delicate. Now, on, what was it, Christmas Eve? Yeah. I was on my last minute missions, as I am all the time, every year for Christmas. Anyways, it was a different Christmas this year, and I'm sure for many people it really was. I think what's important is that we made it through, okay? So I went in there because I was actually just trying to recenter my mind, and thrifting has always been something that I say recenters me. Even, I mean, it's the music, it's touching things, it's reminiscing, it's finding the hunt. I really like the hunt. But mostly on that day, it was just to recenter, because it was just a really, COVID kind of Christmas 2020. I found something that was like box inside the box inside the box, and that was perfect for a package idea that I actually, prevented myself from having to go to another store to go get it. So yay to thrift stores, because, you could just get wrapping or a card or something there too. Anyhow, there was this tin, and I always look at tins. And so the tin, I'm not going to lift because there's things in there, but the tin was this one. And nothing's, to me, it's like wintry day before Christmas. It's like I'm kind of over it. But all right, I'll look at it. And so I picked it up, and inside was three shiny brights. Like, putting them in a tin like that, nobody would ever think that they would find shiny brights inside. So I found this one, and it's so darling, so cute. And I don't know if it's going to read here, but I will give it my best shot. And there is something, it's really frustrating when we try to watch videos and we don't get to see it. It's just like a big blur for this. I'll get it. We keep trying to focus it. It's like, just hang up to just show it. Anyway, and then this one here, which is so cute, like a little sandal. And again, just vintage ornaments. And one just like it. So there was two of these and that one. Very, very adorable. And so I was like, yay. And I didn't, plan on, bringing that kind of stuff home. But when you see a shiny bright, you grab it. It's pretty good condition. It's got some, little scratches and stuff on it, which is pretty much understandable for the age, and probably like brushing up against the tree and everything. But yeah, so I got that. And then I always have something that sparks my interest. It's not really what the market wants or what's going for a high sale or whatever, but if it captures my interest, then I inventory it into my store. And a lot of the time I associate with it. So baseball, right? I love baseball. My son, he was raised in baseball, which gave him some pretty good confidence in life. and the competition, the drive, and, you know, I don't know, I think it just helped him a lot. Definitely helped me. It was a lot of fun, and it was a good time for us together, so I enjoyed that. But yeah, vintage planter, and it is the baseball boy glove, and then again, it is a planter. I paid $1.99. I don't know if there's anything underneath there, but I am going to see if it comes off easy. And no mark, yeah, just, you know, little craft made planter. They used to do a lot of crafts back then. We still do, but back then it was something that was like, you know, I just made, and you'd call your friend, actually on the phone, on the dial phone, not the push tone, the dial. Yeah, and then if you messed up, you had to like hang up and do it all over again. Anyway, then I got these little lovely beauties, which we're going to examine together. So this one is number 30, and it's made in England. And I know it's just in the thrift store, Angel View, in Bermuda Dunes. And they had the whole set and collection. They had 6 cups and saucers, the sugar and the creamer and the teapot, and they knew how much it was too. So they priced accordingly. Just one cup and saucer was selling for $6.99, so it's just one, which means that the retail for the item is probably 2 times more than that. So maybe a cup and saucer might be bringing in about $25. Around, not exact. I haven't done research yet. But while I was at Salvation Army, I found these, and there was 4 of them for $4.99. I had already seen the other ones in the store at Angel View, so I was a little excited to quickly grab them. Again, still no research. Then I may as well stand up right here. And these little cuties, they're made in China, again, modern pieces, but they are probably from the 80s or the 90s. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the date. You know, feel free to put them in the comments if you've come across these before and you know. But so cute. So it's a little creamer and sugar bowl. And they're long, rich, made in China. So if you visit my store ever, you'll see that I collect a lot of the fruits and the vegetables. I think it's just a really cute market for your kitchen. And I mean, right now, I think it's a good decorative item for people who are you know, health associated. So how cute to do your kitchen. You know, maybe you're vegan, or, you know, you just really like vegetables, and, you know, so you put as your artwork with the fruits and vegetables. Really cute. Okay, so that's that. Set that down. Then, this one's so cool. I'm going to show you this one. Yes, I found a spittoon. How cool is that? And it is the Pony Express chewing tobacco cut plug. So chewing tobacco cut plug. It is very old, kind of nasty in there. I would imagine it was probably really a spittoon, right? Ew. I will leave it. I will not touch it. I will just figure it out. Anyway, so that's that. And I'll get that other stuff. Now, that one was cute. I just wanted to show you because spittoon. I've always wanted a spittoon. So now I got one. I gotta sell it. Maybe. I'm a hoarder. No, not if it's in a box. Yeah, if it's in a box, it's not hoarding. That's what they say. Anyway, okay, and then here's this little cutie. I just fell in love with him. You know, like the great thing about going down the boring aisles that people call like the glass or the baskets, and you know, you see those things and you're like, you know, it's brown, it's clear. But then you find stuff like this, and it's just so cute. I mean, just to have him on your desk, you know, as a paperweight, or, you know, in your window to kind of be like a sun capture, and then it shines its light, and it's all, you can kind of see the little bubbles that are inside. I did do some research on this, though I didn't mark the research on the piece itself, and I think it was about 25 as its retail, and I'm sorry, but I don't really remember what maker I saw, but I do have the information saved, so if I do decide to sell it, then I'll just reflect back to the research that I had that day. And then I got these little cuties. Now these ones are vintage, and what, you know, the prices here have gone up. Again, it's still supporting a cause, so it's a double win. But these ones are hand crafted. And if I could take this off just in case. Yeah. So, Otegari, I am the worst. Okay, you guys, first of all, my reading, writing, spelling, growing up has been challenged, and yeah, I did fight illiteracy. As an adult, I was graded in my early 20s at a 3rd grade. I took authority over that, and I self-taught and am still self-teaching. And so yeah, so some things also I can't say, so I do have an accent, but it just, you know, so forgive me, you know, we'll be learning these things about each other. And if I have that right, there you go. Okay, enough of that. And this is the creamer. So you can see, you know, cute mouth, you know, open top, and then the creamer spout. And I did some research on these, so because I have both pieces and the spoon, I could probably ask a decent maybe 38, 40 with option to buy. I don't know. So I've seen a couple out there, but yeah, just like the same. Enough of that. And then such a cute little face. Yeah, so there's that piece. And this piece here is my grandmother's, and it was her magnifying glass. So I still incorporate it into my life today. I use it quite often now. And this I just found on Sunday. Now, one, I like red. I love red. So I've been collecting red for when I go ahead and do my kitchen. I will do it in red. And other, like, again, vintage items, more or less in the category of fruits and vegetables. I love it. But the primary color will be red. And I'll probably mix the other things in based on season too. So yeah, so cute little, I would say ketchup would be cute, condiment bowl. And that one, I did some research, and I think I saw that it was about 25 for maybe the highest that I saw it. So I like the red, and the red stays with me, so I'm not really worried about that one. Then this one's a cute little teapot. So cute. And it's like, I'm a little teapot, short and spout. I didn't just do that, I did. Okay. So I like when they have like the double secure side in there, so that way it really locks in and it doesn't lose its lid. Because we talked about this, and everybody's talking about it. There is a mysterious thing that's happening out there, and I think it's the elves, but we haven't figured out who's doing it. Could be Bigfoot. But missing lids. We can't find them. They're nowhere. Anyway, all the teapots have new lids. So yeah, so rose teapot. So cute. With the lid. And I'm going to go ahead and set this one down here. Get it out of the way. There's just too many things to show you and too many things in front of me, so let me set this one down too. Now, I found, after watching one of my favorite resellers, she was talking about these plates here. So this is the larger dish. Obviously, you can see by I'm not a small girl, so it's a big plate. I would say more or less a serving. I think it's bigger than a sandwich plate platter. And again, it does have this pattern on it. I am still learning again as I repeat that over and over again, because we have to be generously kind to one another in the, there's like a passion. So we want to build each other up is what I guess I'm trying to say. So knowledge brings power, and so seeking it for myself or having that bestowed to me is very much taken in gratitude. And I do have a list of books of antiques and such, not so much for pricing because it changes, but for terminology of what the piece is, who the maker is, what type of glass, how the glass was made, and so forth. And then today, I'm like, sometimes you just say, I need to find something cute. And you set a budget. And you put a little budget. So you don't have to have a whole lot of money to make money. Let's just say you have $10 a week. This item, $5.99, so it's $6. It's under $10. And then the plate, $2.99. So these two pieces right here. So this is where you can think about the revenue. So this plate right here probably could sell and be marketed for $50, maybe $60, if you put it in the right category with the right buyer, based on condition and the pattern. And because of the cuteness, it is vintage, and it's in very good condition, no chips, no scratches, very good. So these are very farmhouse, very country chic. I mean, there's a lot of categories. You can put this in Western. You can do so much with these. It's chicken in a basket. It's very popular. And it does have a market. So though the market is saturated, this one's unique. So a lot of them are found like Indiana Glass or even Fenton or, those such have made them. And they made them in solid glass colors and other colors as well. So who the maker of this one is, I'm not sure. I haven't even removed the sticker. I just got it. And so there's that. This one right here, I'm kind of going to save it. It's this big milk glass, punch bowl, pedestal, all the glasses, all the pieces, it's quite heavy. So my future plans, actually, like my initial plan was to have an antique booth. Always wanted one from way back when. I kind of grew up going to thrift stores and antique stores, so I've always wanted to have a booth, and now's my chance. But because, we're in the middle of some really trying times and such, having, a store is a risky thing. Some places, are open now as opposed to the last time we had a closure for COVID. Nothing was open. We don't know if it's going that way again right now. Essential places that either provide stuff for people can stay open. So our resale stores all do a provision of charity for various donations, and they're open. So that's good. But it's still, for me to get a booth, I'm just not ready yet. I'm just 2 months into my store and still trying to organize everything. You know, you have to stay up on your listings. You have to stay up on your accounting. There's so much to it. I will be doing videos on my steps, but again, even starting videos is new to me. So I'm going to show you something else. Now these are very vintage and very sought out after. So, and they've just recently really kind of become popular. So what I like to do is collect old threads and needles and buttons. And then I would take the tin and I would include that as like a sewing kit and put that stuff inside, and then, you know, create a double interest in just the tin alone is cute, but to have all the notions inside would be even cuter. So there's that. And this one, wait, yeah, so this one is, it's like written in Old English. So yeah, no patience for that. I will have to look at it. Coming down for this cute teapot. I fought with it because it's just ceramic. It's just a collectible teapot. Nothing, you know, it's just novelty to me. But again, we have a sticker on there of $4.99, and I like Western. I like country. I like country chic. Again, you're going to see this kind of stuff in my store. I tried to build all my collections by season, as well as still kind of keep the interest of the topic of my store going, which is, you know, again, stuff like this. So shabby chic and, you know, just cutesy, pretty, dainty, fun, character, you know, things that have a story to it. So there is this teapot. Again, it has its lid, and how cute, it's a saddle. Oh yeah, so cute. Very, very cute. And if I can get it in here, there we go. Now this one I found on the same day that I found the cowpot. I mean the teapot. Cowpot. Oh dear. Okay. So anyways, it's just a pumpkin. It is vintage. Again, I think more about the 80s or so. Maybe 90s, but I have it in box. It's so cute. It's in really good condition. And so I was like, I love the fall. Again, my favorite season, something you just know about me. And I'm a sucker for it, yeah. And what else can I show you? How about I bring some Christmas back? I have here 2 boxes of ornaments, and they are not the ornaments of the vintage ones that I was just showing you. However, they are vintage, and aren't they cute? I mean, just the colors, and they're glass. And so these ones do have the glitter impressions on them, the stenciling, and then these ones are just so bright and colorful. And I think one year maybe I'll either do a tree that's really bright and colorful with glass ornaments, or I'll make a wreath. And what else do I got to show you that I haven't so far? I think I'm pretty much there. There is this piece, just the plain picture frame. So cute Christmas, but it says Santa and me. So I thought, how adorable for a baby picture with Santa. And yeah, so cute. And this will definitely be going in next year. I thought about doing a Christmas store, but I think it's more fun to kind of bring them in. I do have some Christmas stuff that I had posted from the Christmas holiday that are in my store right now, but very few pieces, so I don't know if I'm going to sell them off, pull them out. I haven't decided yet. I might just leave them in there until they sell because they're just there. And until I get other items listed, right now I'm at 160. And I think it still rotates at 100. I gotta call them. Because when I look up the link that it is to view my store, I only see 100. When I go into my store, I know I have 160 listed. And I think they rotate that 160 into that 100, but I can't confirm. And so I got to call them. It might just be a refresh button. Anyway, so this is milk glass. And again, I need to research the names of patterns, but it is this pattern here. My grandmother had this pattern in milk glass, and she had the cups and saucers, and I always loved them as a kid. And I got hers, but my brother took the box and went, poosh, and I never got over it. Just so you know, brother, if you ever watch this video, I'm not over it. Got it? Okay. So anyway, so this one I saw, it was $14.99. It had all its cups. It had, I don't know if this is the original punch bowl spoon, but it also has the pedestal. It's all taped together, so I'm not going to take it apart because it's pretty solid in there, and I don't want to have to repack it. So the pedestal, of course, sits under and it sits high, and these retail for about $72 to $100. Though very, very heavy, it would not ship very peacefully. So this will be an item that I either do later on as a sale, maybe in my booth, or keep it because I like milk glass. So yeah, and that was my grandma's. And so yeah, maybe I'll make my brother pay for it. Okay. Anyway, I'm sure he'd probably have no problem putting out $100. Okay, now let me see. I think I've gone through everything that I wanted to show you guys for this video. So where are we at on time? It looks like we're at 32 minutes. We're not too far away. So I'm just going to quickly maybe go over what I will be talking about in my future videos. My desire is to learn and then be able to teach. Even if it's not perfected teaching, I think that's okay because you don't have to be perfect. You learn as you go, and that's the only way to do it. So for videos, some of the knowledge that I retained is just push record. You can always edit the video. You could always do a voiceover. Just hit record. And I like to keep my videos raw. I don't want to be doing any editing right now other than putting some clips together. I don't know how. So I'm learning. So find a topic, become knowledgeable about that topic, share your knowledge, share where you learned your knowledge, share your journey, and you know, so where you've come from, what brought you to this point, and then kind of where you want to go with it, and your ups, downs, and in between, some of the highlights that you learned when you were down. That's the point that I want to make. I don't want to just talk about downs. I want to talk about what we learn when we're on our back. First of all, never fall on your face, always fall on your back, because you could always look up and see your way through it. Never, ever, ever go into a down place and not come out of it thanking what you learned. So there you go. There's some, inspiration. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, you can do this. Anyway, and then I want to talk about how I got started and why. And I just want to personalize my vision. So these are some upcoming things that I'm going to be bringing to you videos on. Right now, I'm going to try to practice doing at least 2 videos a week, maybe a live video. I have a lot of work in front of me right now. I am doing this solo, so anybody who's doing resale knows that solo is a very painful journey, so much to do. But if you're passionate about what you're doing, it doesn't matter how much time you put into it, because it's just really good. So I divide my time equally. That's important too. Working part-time and then doing this kind of right now, it seems more like a hobby, because it's just not really moving too much right now. And it's because I think a lot of it is I'm new, and 2, it's the condition of the world and everything that we're going through. So it's okay. Like I said, I'm coming out of this with some good experience. So I'll be able to share that with you. You guys be blessed, be loved. Thank you, and toodles. Vintage Hotties 1.